It's D&D! Get hype! How you guys doing?
Do I get XP for that kill?
For what kill? For killing my Discord?
No, I killed a fly.
I don't know why you killed that fly. Perhaps it'll die.
I gotta take this call real quick. It's work. I'm here.
Okay. Alright, so in the meantime...
So since...
Yes.
I was just gonna say, since we didn't have enough time to prank Q, could we prank Pryor when he gets back?
I've got no objection to this whatsoever.
Alright, so how do we do this? Are we just saying we're rolling objective and Michael's attacking us right now?
I'm down for Michael to appear, like the very first thing. Everyone's okay?
Alright, everyone roll initiative. Let's just say we're attacking Michael.
Uh-oh, Q's gonna fight.
Trying to make it
He
look
needs
good.
to have a... yeah.
There we go. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Here, let me put on some appropriate music here. Here we go.
So the story is Gargantius punched Michael in the face as soon as he saw him.
Right.
Alright, so let me there we go.
Alright.
Hey, where'd all of our initiatives
Let's
go?
just say I had advantage because... No, that's the
You were
first
the one who
sentence
did
I'm
it.
gonna
You
say.
were the first person.
No, yeah.
You were the surprise action.
Yeah,
No, I got it. I'm with it. I got it.
but I'm gonna say that when Pryor comes so he knows.
Yeah. Okay. I did tell him we were gonna have combat, and it was gonna be somewhat horrific for him. So this is somewhat feasible right now.
Now, here's what I would like all the viewers and everyone here to keep an eye out for: the facial structure change, the emotional drain when he sits back down.
Just watch the color leave.
Feel free to post a before and after screenshot.
Firefly, have you seen this angel? Do you know what this angel does? If you knew what this angel had done, you should know. So a few things. This is a bit ironic. While we're doing that, let's do some housekeeping, as it were. First off, I'm gonna wait for him to get here for the announcement, but let's do a quick recap. Last week, all sorts of crazy stuff happened, but not a lot of it seems to have been related to each other at all. It's basically they received a whole bunch of information, and now they're like, "What the hell do we do with all this?" You found out a lot of interesting stuff. You found out. Let's real quick go through this. Paulina, what did you find out? You found out about you got a bag. We're gonna have to cover the contents of the bag, aren't we?
Right. So I got a bag.
An inheritance from your parents, supposedly.
Supposedly, which is weird because they've been dead for quite a number of years. And
Did we ever say how long? Do you have an idea?
When I was 14, so I am currently... I'm 25, so 11 years ago.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, and let's see. Oh, here we go.
Alright, so...
Alright.
I'm gonna say I had advantage because...
Oh yeah, that's
you didn't
totally
see me
hitting.
coming.
Jeez. Alright, fine.
Alright, right.
What's your damage on that? 12 damage? Alright.
Okay, Pryor needs to roll initiative, too.
Yeah, he's gonna have to roll initiative. Okay.
Wait.
Yep.
All right, so but
He's
like
totally freaking out.
as I'm punching Michael, I'm
All right,
like,
no. Let's
you
just
su-
move on. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. we
I was really ready to kick his ass.
You like the little
shell shocked, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like.
but I was ready.
Okay. So, you got that from your parents. What else did you find? You found out that there's something about the dead. Death is changing. The nature of death is changing, right? You also found out that
Paula would have remembered that. Yes.
you also found out that your owl is not just an owl.
No, he's a wind dude. He's an ethereal
He's an aerial
being, essence, if you will.
Indeed.
he's Darude Sandstorm.
Indeed. Let's see, what else? Well, if you think of anything else, let me know. Strife, you found out...
I got a...
Yes?
Well, I guess it's probably the same thing, but a purple, glowing, wavy dagger.
Yes. Exactly.
And I stole a bunch of money from Pryor.
Yes, so let's point that out. They've determined that he's just been, like, pickpocketing Pryor for the past, what?
Listen, he's not
4
doing
or 5
anything with
months.
it. He just he hoards his stuff. He just holds onto it.
Sure. All right. Let's see. Strife, you found out that... What did you find out?
Well, I got on good terms with Shakira, and we went to go see the Druid Enclave.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, you went to
we
go
learned
see
that they're...
A druid.
That's nearby.
Yeah, not the whole enclave.
Not the whole Enclave?
Yeah.
Okay.
You talked to one guy.
Okay.
This
So I talked to one guy, and he told us that there are 3 other trees, like Thundertree, that we should investigate. But he didn't seem all that concerned about the plague, quote unquote.
Indeed.
Yeah. And he thinks that he told us too much by telling us that there's other trees.
Gargantius, how about you?
I learned that mysterious woman who gave me amulet is not of this world. May not even be on this plane. In fact, I went to go see Agatha about it, and she's like, "Hey, I can talk to people in the negative realm," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, no thanks, but do you know anything about the blight?" And then she's like, "No, it's actually not a blight."
Yeah. She had sensed the change in power and knew that. And you, Prior?
Of the gold that I hoard, I spent over 3,000 of it hallowing our tree in certain locations, which is a 5th level spell. And I communed with Lathander, and he told me that he still believes in me. That's basically it.
Alrighty. So, let's do another piece of housekeeping. Paulna, let's cover the contents of your sack.
God damn it, Q.
It has contents. It's got weight. It's got heft. It's got... Yeah. Okay. How are you... What are you doing? How are you going about finding what's in it?
Well, I go ahead and I turn that bad boy inside out and dump everything out onto the floor in my my living quarters.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll a d4. And it is not a luck check. Oh, we should everybody roll d4s for that matter. Let's get our luck points
We already
down.
did.
We did
already
earlier.
Where?
Yeah, one high, one low.
There's no change. We got 1 4 and 1 1, and they cancel each other out.
Well, it's not that there's no change, it's that both points are present. Or, I'm sorry, it's not that they cancel each other out. 4! Alright, how very interesting. I need you to roll 4d10. a 7, a 4, and a 10. All right, so first off, an odd scattering of objects will tumble out of the bag. And one of which is going to be a large tooth. And by large, I mean like this big. Big freaking tooth. It appears to have been... It appears like it's scorched, perhaps. Like somehow flame has touched it. And it does, since you are of magical persuasion, hum with a magical energy. In fact, all of these odd trinkets will hum with a magical energy. So you can get them properly identified.
Okay.
Next item is a... it's actually a gauntlet, but it's not functional anymore. It's completely mangled and messed up, and if you tried to put it on, you'd probably cut your hands. But when you... Well, okay. But it... So, no, that's it. That's it. It's, looks like it's kind of warped and mangled.
And hums with a magical energy.
Indeed. There's a small tablet. And when I say tablet, I'm saying it's kind of an octagonal shape with runic etchings all over it. And it is made of orichalcum. I don't know how you pronounce that. How do you pronounce that? Orichalcum?
Orichalcum.
Orichalcum?
Orichalcum.
Well,
Orichalcum?
there's no other I in there.
Auriculum?
How do you spell it? Type it out for us. But we can figure it out.
Orichalcum. Orichalcum. And Wikipedia is not being any help. I have no idea. How do you pronounce... Nobody knows. All right.
So it's like an iPad version.
Yeah, precisely. And then the last one is a scrap of what looks to be chainmail. But again, it is kind of mangled and warped. But you can see, like, if you look at the individual links, there's like little runes etched in each of them. Kind of runic geometric patterns. It's an odd smattering of armor and some other random items.
Orichalcum.
Orichalcum. It sounds as good as anything.
Sold.
That dagger. Oh, man, I was gonna... We'll come back to the dagger. It is also magical.
Is this separate from that purple one?
No, it is the purple one.
Okay.
And a deck of cards
Sweet.
that hums with magical energy.
Are they tarot cards?
Oh, that's really exciting, actually.
Okay, can I
The
sell all
look
of them?
on Pryor's face.
Can I sell all of them? I'm actually just trying to see what Pryor's doing. That's all good.
And the rest of us have no idea.
Yeah.
All right. So, thank you for the hosting me. You could theoretically sell all of it. I mean,
We'll talk about this. I'm curious about the value for the purple dagger.
okay. Well, that's the thing. The purple dagger stats I was actually going to get from a book that I forgot to bring to the desk with me, so I'd have to go get it.
Well, it doesn't have to be right now, but I'm going to, while I'm sitting in my quarters, I walk over to Tim and I pluck a feather right from his back. And
Warn a brother next time,
out
will
of
you?
pull a pearl out of my bag, and I begin to incite the incantation for identify on all these things, and of course, you can whisper me later with what wonderful things I've.
You don't
obtained.
want them to know?
I'm in my room by myself.
Okay. All right.
The more they know, the more they're gonna fuss if I try and sell it.
Okay, but here's the deal. If you want to use any of it tonight, you won't know what they are. So, tell you what. We've got at least one other piece of housekeeping to cover. Let me see if I can send you this stuff in a private Discord message or something. While we're doing that. Okay, so the last piece that I want to get out there. Well, no, I'm sorry. 2 more pieces I want to get out there in a minute, then we'll actually move on to the actual game. First off, Adam O, aka Pryor. You guys know, all you who are viewers, has been very valuable to us. Ever since he joined on a whim, on a random chance, we allowed him in because we had one guy missing. And he's been very valuable to us all the time. So here's the deal. Last week, I appreciate that a lot of the viewers enjoyed the last week's game. And truth be told, the way last week's game worked, it was good for viewers. Wasn't so good for players.
I liked it.
It was bothersome. I know you did,
Liar.
but it was bothersome. And in an effort to keep things as professional and awesome as possible, I'm enlisting officially Adam as help. I am naming him the assistant director for all things role-playing on WeBadAtGames. He is going to basically be my sounding board and help keep me on rails and give suggestions and stuff like that. So,
Yay! One-handed
Welcome-
clap because I'm pushing down.
welcome
pushing
officially. Welcome officially. And
Thanks.
then the last item is that today... No, I'm sorry. Let's make it tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the deadline for signing up for D&D for the Ravenloft game that is getting ready to happen. Let me pop the link in the channel. This is last call. I may be starting it next week. So if you get chosen, I will be reaching out to you fairly quickly and trying to get more information from you so we can proceed and start moving as quickly as possible. So be on the lookout. Or if you haven't signed up and you want to sign up, please do now. This is your last chance. All right. And I've sent these off to Magnus, so at least you have those items. We'll just have to cover the dagger later, and all right. So one more thing. Can you roll me a d4, Magna? One last luck attempt. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Very well. Now, where we left off last time, you guys had decided that maybe... Actually, you hadn't decided anything. Gargantius was about to suggest to everybody that perhaps going and talking to druids was a good idea.
So now everyone in their rooms will be hearing a ding, ding, ding. The normal bell they usually hear when someone's calling a meeting at the round table, per se.
Alright, what are you guys doing? I assume you're
Show
all
up.
assembling?
I quickly toss everything back into the bag, and I stash it away in a secret area that I have locked up. And
Paulna, I'm
head on
gonna
down.
say one thing, Paulna. It feels weird to you that's it. You feel like there's something missing here.
Alright.
Let me rephrase that. You feel like you feel like there's something more to this bag.
Well, I ain't sticking my head inside to look around.
Technically, you can live for 10 seconds just fine. Just say it.
Hold your breath.
Well, to be fair, since he knows what it is and he is of an arcane persuasion, he would innately understand how to use the bag, yes? Or do you want him to... Because dumping out was fine and dandy, but...
I turned it inside out, specifically.
Yep, he did turn it
Just
inside out.
saying.
Yep.
Does that
Which-
still apply to a bag of holding, though?
Yes, I looked it up.
Okay.
The trick of turning a bag of holding inside out to get everything out is still in the 5e bag of holding text.
Okay, cool. Then never mind.
Leaving it in my room in case any of you jerks cast a portal or something.
All right, so everybody assembles in the room, and what are... Oh, he left. The guy calling the meeting just left.
All right, I'm not going to the
Because he
meeting.
has
I'm going upstairs.
The Oscars. All right, what?
I'm going upstairs for a bit.
Okay.
Because it occurs to me that about the time frame, I had asked around in the meantime about the time frame that this plague may or may not have been affecting the tree. Remember what we talked
Who
about?
were you asking about this?
Just like fingers or the local residents that had moved in the last 2 months, if they had noticed the issue with the leaves turning.
No. No, you guys were the first ones to notice it.
Okay. So I'm going to take everything metal that I'm wearing off, and I'm going to go back upstairs to the trap room that's below the portal. Yes, there are hidden traps everywhere.
Yes.
And I'm going to attempt to reinstall this black onyx crystal and power up the device.
Okay, let's get an Arcana check from you.
Strife is dead.
No, he's not dead. He's not dead. Unless he, rolls a 1. Then he might
Just
get
in case.
shocked. Okay.
Oh, well, it didn't matter.
20/20 vision. All right. So. All right.
Sounds like it's back up and running.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I tested out with a couple spells, just to make sure.
Yeah, it does the same thing.
Fizzles out. Okay. I head back downstairs to the meeting room.
Okay. All right. So, Gregentius.
Okay. I just saw. Well, before I mention this, I'm really pushing that we should go see the druids. I have proof, in a few containers that they could look at if they need to. I really think that the druids could either help us get to the other trees with druid teleporting magic, or guide us in some way as to what we should do. Maybe they won't care, maybe they won't, but we have to at least try.
Shakira in the room?
Yeah, she's like next to me.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm down for it. Shakira, I must ask. You call him the Enclave. Is this by any chance the Emerald Enclave itself, or just another gathering of druids?
It is not the Enclave itself, but they are affiliated.
Okay. That is good news. Because I'm sure you've heard of the legends of Lathander helping the Emerald Enclave.
I am aware of the
So
stories.
hopefully-
Yes.
Hopefully, with the story of Stead, our prophet, we'll be able to maybe get some help. So I'm all for it.
Okay, but the first question is, where do we start? I don't think we actually know where this enclave is. Location.
Shakira and well, we know where the one druid that we talked to is.
Yeah, well, that's not the.
I assume that's
the. No.
Yeah.
But she can take you. Yes.
Cool.
How long will it take? Do you know? Shakira?
Let's see. That's going to be. Let us say that it is going to be 10 days.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to be in agreement. I mean, we need to do something. We can't just keep, sitting around. So 10 days to
Yeah.
go. I say we go.
Let's go.
Okay. Everyone packed up and ready to go?
Do you have your bacon?
We don't necessarily have a store that sells bacon on Thundertree. I'm gonna need to go to Neverwinter if I want some. Nah, I
You
don't need
didn't
it right
cook
now.
all the bacon yet, though.
Did
right?
we
Did
eat all the
cook
bacon?
Yeah, we ate all the bacon.
You don't have like emergency stores?
That's what we used because we thought we might be dying or not at home for a while.
Find a pig on the way.
Keep your eye out. We all have horses at this point, I assume.
We can get them easy.
That's
I
still
do
a fair
have
resource.
one other question to you, Q.
See.
Since Wolf himself is not here, is
Yes.
Alafa just going to be following us around? Or has he disappeared again?
Well, he's disappeared again, but you can assume he's probably following.
Okay.
He seems to be awfully standoffish these days.
Not gonna lie, I was off actually looking for a deck of cards.
They're in my bag.
No, like I mean here in real life. I was literally looking for a deck of cards. As a prop. Gargantius just left. I'd like to do a magic trick with Gargantius.
I was gonna hand you these cards.
Oh, I have that deck of cards.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So I think it's morning, right, when we're doing this meeting? Or what is it?
Sure.
So I say let's get going in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna run up to the Tamora.
The door
Tamora
bursts
Lathander
open.
Shrine. Fuck. Okay.
One of the townspeople will look directly at you, Prior, and will say,
I look down at them.
and will say, "It's Lily. She's due early. We need your help."
Take me to her. Let's do this.
You're aware of this. This is a woman in town who's been pregnant, and
Oh, she's that nice girl. Oh yeah, a little
exactly.
bit plump, but she's really nice. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Her. I like Lily.
she makes really good cupcakes. I mean, it's insane.
Just her bread too. I mean, she's a great baker. Period.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's about all she's got going for her. But we'll come back to that.
She's
So,
got personality.
So at camp, Palna is
kinda.
like doing card tricks.
Okay. Let's. So I follow James to Lily. Let's
Okay.
go.
James to Lily. One Harry Potter reference for the evening.
Oh.
All right. They're not actually married. She's a widow. So, she is, she's in her home, and yeah, she is clearly, like, it's begun. Water broken, the whole 9 yards. But you're a medical guy, right? You can handle this? Sure. No problem. She is, screaming, trying to push, trying to get it out, but she's also crying, and you suspect that it is not because of the pain. Not entirely. I need a medical check from you as you help to deliver this baby.
Q, I'm having a hard time visualizing this. Could you
24.
help
You
us
rolled
out
a
here?
6, and it's a 24.
I have
No,
wisdom.
I'm sorry. No, that was the other one.
That's the other one.
I'm sorry, that's the other one.
I rolled a 14.
14. Okay, that's fine. All right.
Natural plus 10 bonus.
Yes, you're able to do the whole, like, breathe. You basically are able to perform the function of a midwife as necessary. And you help to coax the baby out.
Wolf will be here in a second. He's coming.
Oh, fantastic. After I've already changed everything around in the stream.
Oh, I
Alright.
thought you were naming the baby Wolf.
No, I'm naming the baby Wolf. Boy or girl, the baby's name is Wolf.
All right. You guys should probably right about now be thanking Firefly. She is cashing in her
Thank you, Firefly.
I
cashing
love
in
you, Firefly.
of her sub privileges right now and is turning your earlier medicine roll, one you did before, into a crit.
Oh,
And
okay, cool.
you will not only be able to deliver the baby, but you will see the immediate state. And go in. You start doing all the proper things you should be doing. You recognize the immediate state. It's essentially the heart is just stopped and the brain is not engaged. You do CPR, which is very difficult to do for infants. It's incredibly difficult because you can crush them so easily. But you pull it off.
Pushing a pack of weight.
I have a negative strength score. It actually helps.
And I'm going to say that baby was dead and is no longer.
Oh, that makes me happy. And it's in the morning. The whole, what do you call it? Oh, Simba, Lion King, baby to the sun. Praise Lathander, Firefly. And yeah, sweet.
Thank you, Firefly. Thank you for your sub, Firefly. That made that possible.
So
You heard it here.
I am the happiest you have ever seen.
Yeah, you
Fire.
totally
Is
know
the life
that,
finder.
that could have gone so wrong so quickly. You are very much aware that was skin of teeth.
You guys heard it here first.
That child was dead.
Subscribing to Q saves lives.
Your medicine check that you did, the 12, you can still apply that. You can still try to see what exactly caused this state. There is no obvious anything. There's no bruising, no trauma, no any indication whatsoever. This should have been a happy, healthy child.
Okay.
This should not have happened from everything you see.
And just for my visual, humans?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
humans. You now, instead of the sobbing wreck, you have someone who is not only overjoyed, but seems to be in utter shock and disbelief.
I simply tell her, if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. May Lathander smile upon you and your child, and be a good mother. I know this is a gift. And I ask her if there's anything else I can do.
She says should be fine now. She's just gonna look after the baby.
Okay, and I make sure, whoever's there is watching, will help her until her sister and her sister's husband comes home. And as I leave, I mutter under my breath, thank you to Lathander, and I join the group.
Yeah, you suspect there may have been some intervention there somehow.
For sure.
Alrighty. So, what's everybody doing?
So,
Thank you.
are we doing the cards thing? Because I don't know about it, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to do. If it's presented, I have to. I'm
You just
I'm
can't
innocent.
control yourself. You need to.
Well,
pick a
the thing
card
is,
anyway.
I don't know what it is, so obviously I'm like, okay, cards, sure.
Oh
Okay.
god, it's a Yonation
Save
raid.
this for later.
So, am I I go all right, this one.
Alright. Was not a full deck.
Do I keep Do I keep
But
this
that is
one?
one of the cards, actually, so that's fair.
Fair enough.
So do I keep
That
it?
was
Do
an
I give
ace-
it? Oh
that was
my
an ace of
gosh,
hearts.
Donation raid!
Welcome, Yo Nation Raiders. You're just in time to see the shit go down.
It was nice knowing you, by the way.
You have fun
That's
with that.
actually not one of the cards. It's a very. Remember, the deck only has
it's the
13.
13 deck.
Yeah, the deck only has 13.
Oh. Should I pull out 13 cards?
Oh, my
okay,
apologies,
we'll do
Raiders.
this later.
This Pepsi is for you.
I have 3 jokers in here.
Magna, do you have it prepared?
Like what cards there are?
Yeah, you said you had a deck of cards. Do you have it
No,
prepared?
I went to go find one. I couldn't find one.
No.
I'm gonna laugh
say-
at
we'll
this.
Should
say-
I just roll a 1d13?
That's precisely, yeah, exactly. So Gargantius, just roll a 1d13. Because you can do that in Roll20. Incidentally, we are playing on Roll20. It is a fantastic little system.
Alright, I got the 7. Whatever that means.
Did I mention shit was going down?
Like right this second, or
Yo, as far as Gargantius is concerned, he is just picking a card from
you
a
pick
deck.
a card. It is
I
completely.
didn't say what deck of cards.
It is completely black.
This is a weird card, Palna. Do I do something with this? Do I put it back? Am I supposed? Are you gonna do a magic trick with
You
this?
feel.
I have no idea.
You feel sudden and extreme pain,
Ah!
I'm not there either.
and you're not certain why. And it's not. It doesn't feel.
So long, and thanks
Thank
for
you
all
for
the
the follow.
fish.
It does not feel like it's a part of you. Like your body is not being injured. It's your very being feels like it's being quartered by the 4 horses of the apocalypse.
Insert soul wrenching scream.
Yeah, pretty much. And
I'm
gonna
holding
say
on to the card, or did I drop it, or
You drop the card. It skitters to the ground, kind of spinning in that with that black face up. And
Question: are these one use?
he collapses to the ground, and the card disappears.
okay?
You feel the deck get just that little bit heavier.
Okay.
You're unconscious, Gargantius.
Did I take any damage?
Not physically.
Not physically.
Mental damage.
Uh,
Does he gain insanity points?
that's definitely a thing. How about you roll me a wisdom save, Gargantius? That's solid. That's solid.
Good
Better
thing
than
it wasn't the other way
Better
around.
than the 1.
If it was the other way around, I was gonna use my newly used power.
So, all right. Your magic trick did something.
That's right. I mean, let me level with you. I didn't know he was gonna actually pick a card.
Do I come back yet?
Has anything actually
not
good
yet.
happened from giving things to Gargantius?
I mean, it was like a 50-50.
Or you remember the green frog thing
Oh
that
my
ate
God.
everything?
It was 50-50.
They're having this conversation as I'm unconscious on the floor.
You're kind of like in between us, actually. You're just on the ground.
We just gonna let you flip flop down there on the ground. We figure you'll be back. I mean, you've been swallowed by a frog. Been swallowed by the mist. He always comes back in some shape.
I mean, this does remind me of that time he wanted to stick his hand in that hole in the wall.
Thank you for the host, Busty Bunny. Such a busty host. All right.
Did you see my question?
Yes. So that's 5e. 5e has 2 versions.
It's the 13 deck one. 13 card.
Why do I only see the 24 one?
Gargantius still unconscious, or is he getting back to his feet?
Oh, we know he's still unconscious.
I mean, there's only been seconds between that happening and me now, so...
Yeah.
Alright. So now what? Yeah, Prior, you're pretty much... I mean, that's going to take... That's going to take...
Oh, yeah.
That's going to take, like, the entire half... Yeah. Yeah, it's going to take more than that. That's a good question.
I'm just gonna go ahead and walk in and try and figure out why Gargantius is sitting there screaming like a little girl.
Actually,
unconscious.
I'm unconscious now.
Yeah, he screamed like a little girl
Okay.
until he passed out. Yeah.
OOC, Palna may have gotten a deck of many things, and I drew a black card that sent soul-shaking pain through my body, and then
Oh,
set
see,
me
I know.
Okay.
I know where we're at. That's why I'm walking in, trying to figure out why you're
I was
screaming.
just trying to do a damn
Because my
magic
character
trick.
doesn't know.
Oh, innocent Palna, playing with black cards.
I did the double lift wrong. It's like I'm still learning.
So I go and shake Gargantius, trying to get him to come back to.
Magna, if you want to roll an Arcana check, I'm going to say that the Identify would not inherently bestow each and every description of each and every card, but either Arcana or History, I would say either one would actually give you insight.
Alrighty.
Okay.
It's a funny looking deck of cards.
Yes, it is. You do
Is it
get
colorful?
the impression. You do give the impression that that was not supposed to happen.
I mean, anytime I do, like, bars, any other time. I mean, I've swindled some people out of gold before, but I've never seen that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely.
Well,
not
often,
that.
did you have a hand in this?
Maybe.
I know you have some dark practices, but is this one of your doings? I take the silence as a yes.
Roll for that. No, it wasn't me. I would love to take blame for it, though.
All right, what are you guys doing? You got some time to kill. You're just gonna pack your things and hope Gargantius comes too.
So this
It's part
question
of the course, right?
from this deck, do
Yeah.
I know? I guess this is almost out of character, but this isn't as simple as just like there's a set rule to activate the deck. I assume like it has to be. I can't just flick
that's
through and pick out something.
true.
Are you rewinding?
No,
I'm just asking.
I'm gonna let that be the exception. We're just gonna move on. But yes, the set rule is that you are supposed to declare how many cards you're going to draw before you draw any.
I declared one.
I'm just gonna let that be the exception. So just to keep things moving forward. Once you have drawn that amount, you can never have any more from the deck, ever, from that deck.
That specific person.
That specific person.
That's a shame. You don't want any more cards like that?
So I never get...
That's why I'm saying that's the exception, because otherwise I'd be cheating him out of the. So theoretically, when that happened, that should not have done anything. But F it, that happened.
Because I stated 0. Okay, cool.
No, you stated, do I grab this one card? And you grabbed a card.
I suppose.
I did say pick a card. Any card.
No. It's free. Yeah, it was the free sample.
Of course.
The free step.
Get rid of it if that's the sample. Jesus.
What I'm surprised about is everyone else is responding like they know what Palna has. Like, it should actually
I'm not
be
there.
more surprising that, Straith and Olafa shouldn't know that he has that and what happened.
Well, this is the first that I've seen the deck.
Right. So shouldn't it be more
First, I've
surprising?
seen the deck in action.
Yeah.
So, Olafa, if you're actually doing that, you do have to state a number out loud, even if it is a whispered, quiet number, and you will have to roll a stealth check.
Okay, I will do that.
I'm amazed
I
you
would
guys are
give
doing
him-
this in your home base.
I would give him inspiration, but I don't have any anymore.
I'd be giving that inspiration, but this is a terrible idea. Alright, and Palna,
Wrong stealth. Wolf, you have... No, you don't roll the dex one. You roll the charisma one for your pact. It's in the custom one.
Oh, is it in the custom one?
Yeah. It's the first one under skills custom.
Okay.
One's on both.
Alright, yeah, wow. Okay, well, 19 is still pretty decent. Palna, I need a perception check from you, please. Does not see it coming. So, Wolf, what number are you stating? And keep in mind that you have to... okay, 1. Alright. Roll 1d13, Olafa, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, it's still 13?
Yes, it's still 13.
Interesting.
Okay. Alright. You draw a card that has a picture of a throne on it. Holy fucking okay.
You gave it to him.
No, yeah, totally. This just might, pew! Alright. I'm gonna say that anybody who draws one of these cards knows the effect. I think that is a stated rule, either in this version or in previous versions of Deck of Many Things. So I'm just gonna say it. Olafa, you immediately gain proficiency in the Persuasion skill, and you double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill. Please
Jesus
update.
Christ.
Please update your character sheet. Also, in addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim the keep as yours. If you would like to roll a d4, and keep in mind we do have luck points if you wish to use them, that will determine whereabouts that keep is.
So I get a keep?
A
Like
keep.
an entire keep?
Like a castle.
Yes. You now legally own a small keep.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
How small are we talking?
Thank you, Michael's motorcycle.
I mean, it's a castle.
A 1.
Like it fits in your hand?
Okay.
Pretty
it is-
far.
It's on the other side of the world.
I'm so tempted to put it in, like, Mystara or something like that.
What a,
It's in the Underdark.
what a dick.
It's in Karatur. Ugh.
In the negative plane somewhere.
No, it has to be in this world. It has to be on this world. And not just this plane. Thank you for the naked host. Naked angel.
So I gain a bonus to persuasion, you said?
Yes, you gain proficiency in the persuasion skill, and you have double your proficiency bonus on checks. On proficiency checks.
I'm already proficient in that, though. So do I gain extra?
I'm gonna say no. But
Doesn't he move one of the Doesn't he
There's a
move one of the
bonus.
proficiencies to something that he would naturally get as a warlock? So he can go, okay, I would get this as a warlock.
no, that doesn't make any sense.
No,
You can't just change what skills you're good at.
I'm just checking.
Yeah. No, sorry.
Yeah, you have to draw the right card.
Because it
Come
was the
on.
card. Just checking because it was the card.
Yeah, I know, but the card is specifically designed to be it's the throne. It wouldn't make sense if like he
I gotcha.
suddenly got a proficiency in something else.
Well, he might
Could just
have
up
it
it by
because
one.
of an invocation. What do you have what does the beguiling invocation give you? I can look it up. Never mind. I'll look it
Yeah,
up.
look it up. Let's keep things moving.
We have a
No.
compendium now.
All right, the card disappears from your hand. Magna, you felt that deck get light and then heavy again.
Okay. And I glanced down at my hand, and I confused.
I'm gonna say you look over. You could see that there's a card in Olaf's hand. He was right behind you.
I pocket the deck in a fast palming motion. It disappears.
Okay.
Paul, can I take a look at that deck?
Gives him deception
No.
and persuasion
not showing you my deck.
skills.
More like Palma.
Let me see that deck, Paul.
I'm not whipping out my deck.
Let me see that deck.
No, it's away.
Wow, this conversation with an E, not an I.
Olafa loves the D. E-C-K.
The D.
So
in
while this is happening, I'm still unconscious. No concern.
Yes, you were absolutely unconscious this entire time.
I mean, I'm a little concerned. You're breathing. I've seen something like this before.
Oh,
not
so
from
you guys know I'm breathing. Okay, great.
yeah.
I mean, you're still breathing pretty heavily. You're right in front of me.
Did you trip over him?
So, I'll be honest with you guys. I've never seen this before. Alafa?
What?
I have no idea what happened to Gargantius.
I'm gonna go get Pryor. He's got to be around here somewhere.
Hold on. Hold on. I feel like can we just establish that he picked the card before anyone just talks to Pryor? Can we just all get our story straight?
What story?
We're in agreement?
We saw what happened.
Okay. We all saw the same thing, right?
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So I head out. I go find Pryor.
Okay. Pryor seems to be quite occupied. You hear a screaming woman.
Can I cast Identify on Gargantius?
I don't think it works that way. You could cast Detect
Yeah, that's
Magic.
fair.
You could cast Detect Magic, and that would at least tell you.
I don't have that.
Oh well. Sucks to be you.
Well, to be fair, sucks to be Gargantius.
Yeah, indeed. All right, so let's fast forward a bit. Pryor has finished his delivery. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. The Gargantius is woken up. Gargantius, I'm going to say that you do know what happened, because Olafa knew what happened, when he drew the card. So you know what was happening with you. Your soul was being wrenched.
Okay.
Something was trying to draw your soul away. And something fought back.
Oh man.
Oh, that is a huge clue to the plot, actually. Wait, does it have another effect, and because of the plot, something happened?
You don't get a castle, I'm sorry.
No. What I mean is, do I get a sense that I was supposed to lose my soul, and that something prevented that from happening?
Yes. That is
Okay.
exactly what happened.
Cool. So I would have died, if not for the plot. Plot armor, cool. Guys, this is what happened.
Unintentional
and I
plot
tell
Oh
them.
my gun, the way.
Don't you love it?
So
Not
basically,
screaming anymore.
that card was supposed to take my soul, and something fought back to keep my soul, basically. Just to let you know, that card would have killed me, if not for whatever is screwing us over right now, or saving us, or whatever. Something with our souls. Something's going on with our souls.
I mean, I don't
That's
know if
why.
it would have killed you. You looked like you were doing okay.
I mean, like, if not for whatever's has us has like claim on our
Actually,
souls, I would have lost
it-
mine.
You would, yeah, you probably wouldn't have died actually, but yeah,
Oh, wouldn't have died. I would have just lost my soul.
yeah.
Yeah, but Gargantius doesn't actually know that, so that's fair.
No, but I know by definition, I would know what the card did and why it failed.
More or less.
Yeah, it
More
would
or
have
less.
stolen your soul, but you could misinterpret what the consequences of that are. So that's
Okay,
fair.
cool.
Well, I thought we
Either
didn't have
way,
our soul.
either way. Well,
Okay.
that's kind of one of the larger points is he didn't seem to have. If he had, he might have lost it.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Might have, would have,
Do we want to try again?
should have.
Says the person who just got his hand sizzled by the doorknob.
That's not up to you. That's up to Palna and whether or not he's gonna.
No,
Actually,
that's I said that
it's
out
not
loud.
It's not up to him, anyways, because he can't pick any more cards.
I thought that was a sample, or out of character.
Let's. You know what? I've read the. It does say when you draw that card, you draw no more cards. Like that's actually in the text. I'm gonna say that was your one, dude. That's your
Okay.
try.
All right, that's better.
So wait a minute, you're telling me you felt something like most of us here heard you scream. I'm pretty sure everyone here in the tree heard you scream.
Yeah, it was I had painful doesn't even begin to describe what that was.
Right. And you're telling me that it feels like your soul was being wrenched from your body, but something stopped it, and now you're awake again.
Yeah.
That's weird. I'm just
Yeah.
going out on a limb there and saying that's
Yeah, it is weird. But we do know two things about our souls, right? The angels and the demons or whatever. Or I guess both sides are demons now, right?
Something like that.
Gargantius,
Okay.
you better sit down. You just went through a crazy ordeal, man.
You're not making any sense, man.
It's like it's like that time where someone stupid gets shocked and they're actually really smart.
Or maybe it's not like that time at all.
I place the back of my hand on Gargantius' forehead to check for a fever.
No fever. No.
Dude, you feel fine.
You think he might have gone through something kind of akin to shock, just from the pain, but he seems, having rested, he seems okay now.
Okay, I'll bring him some water.
Thank you.
In a red cup.
Did you sneak anything in there?
Another card.
You put a card in his pocket.
No, okay.
So
That's
go ahead.
well. Okay, so it wasn't. It was just yesterday or the day before. Someone, the demon dude that Pryor ran into, was saying that our souls were forfeit if we stuck around. Or sorry, if we stuck around, right?
Yeah, if we stuck around. So technically we stuck around, so our souls are forfeit.
But obviously, something's holding on to your soul.
Okay. So maybe there is a second party that we don't know about.
Well, whatever it is, obviously there's something greater than all of us that I wouldn't go so far as to say is on our side, but perhaps
Doesn't
has
want us
greater
to
plans
fail.
in store.
Don't necessarily assume that forfeit means returned to you. It's not the same thing.
Before you draw, you have to say how many you're drawing. Okay, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my interpretation
so,
of that rule is that if somebody draws without saying, then the card does nothing.
Okay.
That's my interpretation.
Paulina, where'd you get these cards?
Just a gift I've had for a while. Not
Okay.
didn't really expect that. I was trying to do a cheap parlor trick, but
Was that
Cheap shot
okay?
is more
So
like it.
so I get this in the sense that you knew there was a card that did that, and I drew it anyway.
I had no idea.
All right, well, Gargantius, the gerbil hamster, lab rat,
Guinea pig. Yes.
guinea pig, yeah,
Other rodent.
found out that that's what one of those cards do.
Yep.
Just to let you know, in case you try and do that trick again.
All right, good to know.
Yep. All right. So now what are you guys doing? Come on. You gonna
Can
head
we?
out?
We're leaving, right?
Yeah, can we leave? I feel uncomfortable being here right now.
You sure it's not just being around Paulina?
Everybody is ready to go, as far as I know.
No, I mean, bad stuff typically happens when with or without you guys around me.
Fair enough.
I mean, we just got a pretty big clue here. I think that's a good thing.
Certainly interesting.
All right. Yeah, we'll come. We're good.
All right. Out into the forest. All right, let me change a couple things up. Forest. Yay! All right. So,
We don't see it.
no, you don't yet. Sorry. Actually, hang on. Let me. I think I can show it to you. Oh no, I can't. Never mind.
So as we're walking,
Again.
we're basically saying, "Hey, Prior, this is what we learned about the soul card." And then he says,
The prior says. "Mrrr."
The prior holds back his rage for a moment, and the prior steps uncomfortably close to Gargantius and looks down.
"Oh, yeah."
And tells him, one, he's lucky. And I'm curious about the whole returning soul. Did it feel, besides the pain, do you remember anything after
No.
that?
I felt pain, and then I was like, I blacked out. That was too painful.
When you were blacked out, there were no images from that at all. No glimpses, no lights, no warm fuzzies.
I mean,
This sounds silly, but it's serious.
if I did, I probably forgot.
Great, another memory problem.
You know, in the same sense that when you wake up from a dream, you don't remember what you dreamed.
Sure you do.
Okay.
I don't.
You tell him, Zofi.
I-
I remember mine.
Gargantius, hand on shoulder. I'm glad you're all right. And then
Hey, I didn't
Yeah,
know the
I'm-
card. I thought there was just a weird.
I'm
deck of
glad you're all
cards.
right. No, understand. I am genuinely glad you are not dead. You are my friend.
Thanks,
You,
Ao.
you're very welcome. And then whoever, I hope y'all hid the cards. Whoever has them, hide them.
Well, I mean, he knows they do that now. He's not gonna like do that on normal people.
Yeah, no. Just as a word of caution, if these are what I think they are, don't play with them.
Tell
Whoever
him
else has
that.
not played with them, don't play with
Hold
them. I'm
up.
calling
What
you
are
to
you
the group.
pointing at? You rat! You didn't. Nothing. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't want Dad to give me to ground
Listen.
me if I.
Apparently, I'm dead now.
Listen, can we leave Papa Pryor out of this?
He's church
First of
dad.
all,
Church Dad, Father.
let's just focus.
All right, we'll keep going. We
It's
have
just
to
like
go
passing
meet the
conversation.
druid. Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
just serious passing conversation. And from now on, Q, I'm
See,
just keeping an eye on Palna and seeing if he ever pulls out the deck of cards. It is a
Oh.
mental note.
Do we know that Alafa can basically persuade anyone to do anything at this point?
He hasn't told us.
no, he hasn't said a thing.
He's like literally the devil.
He's pretty much like Lucifer. Yes.
Don't call my best friend the devil.
No, I mean this is OOC.
Mm,
Like
okay.
I don't know that he's gotten that ability.
I know.
Alrighty. So the journey will be relatively uneventful for the first few days. Is anybody wish to discuss anything or do anything before we proceed apace?
So I will let them know what my hopes are if we do encounter the druids. We've had interactions with the Emerald Enclave. They helped us with the tree itself. And I know this is not the Emerald Enclave itself, but druid enclaves tend to communicate together. And in history, there was the Prophet's Stead of Lathander, and he saved the leaders of the Enclave. And ever since then, there has been a strong bond between followers of Lathander and any follower of the Enclave. So I'm hoping maybe we can leverage that some way. So we need to utilize it if we can. This is important.
Is there any detours we're making on the way there? Like, are there any cities we pass by?
It's funny you mentioned that. You know what? Let's go ahead and make things happen.
Ooh, things happening.
All right.
Oh, it's a pretty neat, what is it? Token for Shakira.
Yeah, I managed to find one. All right.
Not Goliath. I was just gonna be hips.
That's great.
Wow, that was a combo attack right there. You just did. All right, real quick, I'm moving names around since somebody got here late.
Yeah, Paul, no.
Those my boots are wet.
All right, should be good. Let's. Okay, so you guys are journeying along, and Shakira will kind of be like, "Hold on, I hear something." Let me get perception checks from you guys.
You remember how this went last time?
Oh yeah.
And before I roll a 1. Oops, that is persuasion. Ah, not bad. It's the same number.
Roll.
Double ones.
All right. I'm gonna take that as that's everybody who's interested. Oh my God, Pryor.
Sorry.
All right. So
I'm not perfect, okay?
Giganteus and Strife, you definitely do hear what appears to be what you think is the sound of an animal in distress. Probably a deer. Pryor, you hear.
Are we mounted?
I'm gonna assume no, since you're having to do a lot of forest journeying. You could theoretically, but it'd be a bit dangerous. You guys are going through some pretty dense forest.
Now's not the time, Gargantius.
For what?
Prior, I'm gonna say you think you hear something coming from behind you guys.
Does it sound like it's coming fast, or can I gauge that?
No, doesn't seem like it.
All right. So I turn around to see what's behind us.
You see nothing. Just forest blowing in the, let's say, late evening breeze.
Is the deer running away from anything in particular? Or is he running away from us?
Well, you can't see anything yet.
This may be a bad time to mention this, but we left the tree.
So?
You know.
We left the tree before.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be fine.
Plus, we have some capable people there if need be.
Oh, I meant the whole soul thing, but yeah, that too.
Alright, what are you guys doing? You should have agency and control over your own characters. Shakira is gonna start going forward.
Okay. Follow her, since she knows where she's going.
I walk off into the
Now,
shadows
are
and
these cliffs, are
You
they
doing what
like
now?
really higher? Like
Um,
can we see like on the top of them,
this
or
does
like?
appear to be like a stream bed, so no, nothing really high. Just a few
Okay.
feet.
Gargantius, you might want to take your little heart symbol off, since we're not under
Oh.
Fire's protection.
Alright, and she will see something beyond the bushes and go running towards.
Oh, where'd she? She went that way.
Q,
And
if
she
you'd be so
says-
kind, move my token. I'm dealing some housekeeping with Lafa real quick.
Okay. Palna, okay, there's Palna. Alright. What you see is a deer laying on the ground, which is very, uncommon. They're quite keen to get away at this sort of thing, but seeing you approaching, she's kind of flailing about, but it seems like she's just laying there trying to withstand pain. And Shakira says, "Okay, having trouble giving birth, I see. All right, let's see what we can do here." Prior, are you going to assist, or are you going to let her?
Yeah,
handle
sure.
it?
I will let her handle it, but I'll ask her if there's anything I can do to help, and I will also guidance her. So,
All right, so
bonus 1. Do you want me to do any medicine, nature, or anything to try to help, or that's it?
Animal handle it?
either one. Either one. I'd say animal handling would also be viable. Okay. At the very least, it's worth an assist if you're letting her do the majority of the work. So,
Oh, for sure.
all right. So much birth. So let's move you closer. All right. Shakira will. Well, I guess I need to roll perception for her. Let's just have everybody roll perception, please.
Again? Okay.
Yes. Wow.
This is us just not looking at the birth and like
Jesus
looking out in
Christ.
the open.
Did that go anywhere how you wanted it to go? Or did
Oh,
we just
sure.
notice everything around here?
No, it's fine. Except for you, Olafa. You're so far away, you're actually at disadvantage, so you get the 8.
That's fine.
But
I'm out here watching the road.
and I'm gonna
So
say,
wouldn't that count?
I'm gonna say Paulna. Yeah, you could do that for watching the road, sure, certainly. Same for Paulna. You're on a 7. You're at disadvantage since you're so far away from the deer. But I will let you keep the 21 for watching the road. That's fine. Now, you guys will see this, it seems, before Shakira even does. She is apparently so focused, she does not see that as she starts to pull the baby out, it does not appear to be a normal baby. In fact, she's like looked down and like wiping her brow or something. She's not really paying attention, but the essentially what is some kind of a ooze starts coming out, and you hear the deer just crying, not in pain beyond. Like, you know how deer are, they make that kind of sound effect when they're
Yeah, the
stressed,
moo.
but it's more of a constant like cry that's not ceasing. I'm going to say that those of you who succeeded on your perception can also see that the deer is actually being eaten away by whatever is coming out. And Shakira quickly tries to pull her hands away and says, "Oh God," and lets everybody roll perception. Or, I'm sorry, initiative. Initiatives.
Okay.
God, Paulna.
What?
Boots are dry.
On stupid
For
initiative. On initiative. You know what's gonna happen.
Just gonna roll a 1 on the attack.
Yeah.
It's like, I got this, guys! Oh,
Oh, never
did I
mind.
just drop a bottle of
Shakira
oil
rolled
on
two,
the
so
floor?
that's fine. And then, let's see, where's my other, where did it go? Where did it go? Here we go. Oh, that's right. All right, so let me pull up some things here while I'm getting things started.
I'll quietly whisper under my breath, "Oh dear."
Ah, ah ha ha, ah ha ha, ah.
I don't know if this is going to be a great encounter.
I hate you so much. Both of you. Right now. Alright, so this is gonna have a... Wow. It's got an initiative penalty. Bring it to the forefront here.
That dude from Ghostbusters. That's Slimer.
Oh, boy.
Wow! It rolled a 1. Oh, man.
Does that mean it's asleep the whole time and we just gotta curb stomp it?
Well, it's apparently busy pulling itself out of the deer. Which kind of makes sense to a degree, because as it is pulling out, you can see that it actually does have some of the shape of a fawn, except it's very amorphous and discolored, and it's almost like the head like forms and then unforms, and then you can see a leg kind of forming and unforming, like it's trying to shift itself out.
Oh, I'll buy that. I'm pretty queasy.
Yes,
Wait, actually,
I do actually need con saves from everybody,
Yeah.
because this is actually pretty goddamn horrific.
Way to meta.
Wait,
Brack.
do me and Paulna even see it?
You
We're
will
blind right
eventually
now.
see it, assuming you take place take part in the battle.
If it lasts
Alright.
that long.
It is not Slimer.
It is. Come on.
All right. So
Shakira needs to.
Alafa will talk to you later about that. Oh yeah, Shakira. That's true.
Wolf, maybe you could persuade it to go back inside the deer.
I'm gonna say Shakira loses her turn on that. That's pretty. That's not a good check.
Okay. Well, starting with Paul.
All right, Paulina.
Yeah.
You hear the "Oh God"
Okay.
and maybe a little bit of.
I'm going to move slightly. Right over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a history check.
A history check. Okay. What
Guess,
to try and
or nature? I have no idea what I'm even looking at.
what to try and identify what it is? It'd be history,
Yeah.
nature. I'll even give Arcana as a possibility. History. Okay. It's definitely some kind of an ooze creature. And I mean that's obvious, but it's actually appears to be what is commonly referred to as a gray ooze.
Okay.
It's usually found underground. Very odd for it to be found, 1, above ground, 2, inside a deer.
Okay. And that's all I know about it.
Yep. That's pretty much. Well, you know they can be quite dangerous. They can actually corrode and eat living tissue. Pardon me while I do that. Okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and ready an action. I'm going to draw Songbird and pull back the arrow and aim it at the creature. And I'm going to wait for it to attack.
Okay.
Anybody.
All right. That's fine.
And as a side note, I'm invisible still, so I'm just like a ray stealth.
Invisible. You're just pre-stealthed.
No, I cast invisibility as we were walking.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh.
Yep. All right. All right. Excellent. So let's see. This was now going to be Prior's turn, except for the roll that just happened. That's going to change things. So let me once again bring something here to the forefront. And let's move it up. Well, come on. Oh, I gotta do all of them. Hang on,
Oh,
sorry.
it's Cthulhu.
Alright.
Oh,
The
crap.
the rock that was back here suddenly changes shape. And a couple of other things seem to be slithering in the creek bed over there. They weren't really visible before. They were expertly hidden, and they do not appear to be friendly at all as they all start heading in your direction. So, Let's see. The speed on these guys is only 20. Not very great, but definitely, Palma, it's going to start making its way towards you. You, however, were watching the creature coming out of the deer, so I'm going to say that your ready action... If you're going to have to spend an initiative to change your ready action. I'm sorry, spend a...
Inspiration.
And I'm going to say it's actually going to knock you down an initiative peg, too.
Okay, sorry, so it just stumbles across me, basically?
It woke up. And headed... Oh, wait, I'm sorry, you're invisible.
I was just typing that to you.
Thank you.
I was like, he's invisible.
He's invisible. He's invisible.
I mean, you could fully just tell me he just trips on me. I would buy that. I would not hate you in the least. I would be okay with that.
I'm going to say that no, it does actually know where you are. Because invisibility handles only sight. Is that not correct? It does not obscure smell or sound or any such things. Am I correct?
What are you trying to say?
It's trying to say you smell funny.
So, from what you know about oozes, on your successful roll, oozes have blind sight. They operate in dark caves. Sight, being able to see something, is not an issue for them.
I'll buy that.
For $1.
So, no, it is heading towards you. And you can see as it's kind of climbing off that rock and changing form, as it's slithering across the ground, wherever it touches, the grass is like immediately like destroyed. Just either turns black, it turns brown, or is kind of melted down into nothing. So, let's do an attack.
Q,
Sure.
real quick.
Yes.
It's really weird because I was looking up the invisible condition and I never noticed this before.
Yes.
But it does say, so invisible creature is impossible to see without the aid of magic and special senses. We understand it has it. For the purpose of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. The creature's location can be detected by any noise it makes or anything, whatever. Here's the weird thing. The attack roll, this is a separate bullet. Attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage. And the creature's attacks rolls have advantage. It doesn't say that the thing needs...
So long.
It applies
Thanks
if it's
for all
being
the fish.
seen or not seen or detected or not. Just the fact that he's invisible gives him advantage.
But that's the thing.
It's weird how it's written.
The very first thing you said, the very first sentence, it said seen. You did say seen. I have to... Fawn of the Dead. Oh my...
Oh, that was a good one. That person gets levels. Who did it?
Oh.
Who did it?
Mystic
Levels in
Wyvern.
chat.
Mystic Wyvern.
Give him 100 levels in chat.
Yeah. Yeah, he deserves levels for that. That's awesome. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that it affects sight, and that's that.
Okay, so that's cool.
All right. So attack roll. Oh, that's 22 versus AC. I think that's a hit. Is that correct, sir?
Oh, I assume so.
All right. Well, we're gonna roll.
I'm sorry, I was supposed to spend an inspiration or something.
Oh, yes. We'll say that these attacks are happening simultaneously. It's hitting you as you're hitting it. So if you'd like to go ahead and roll an attack roll on it, or you can just say, no, never mind, I do not want to spend an inspiration. I'm going to keep on my original target. That's up to you.
Yeah, we'll keep on the original target. That's fine.
Okay. All right, so let's see. First damage. Actually, no. First, where's it hitting? All right. So it's basically a large kind of oozy tentacle is gonna slurp up and go whap and try to splorch you, and it hits you right smack in the chest. What kind of armor do you have?
Studded leather.
Is it magic?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, you no longer have armor.
No, you have armor. So that's 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I take half of that, right?
And 19 acid damage.
How does the acid damage work with dodge?
This
Is
is
your
a,
uncanny dodge?
this is
It's
a,
one attack.
it's a normal attack roll. This
So
is not
half
a.
of-
No, I think that only affects things where you're saving. Uncanny dodge only affects
No,
things
no,
where
no.
you're saving.
No, his evasion is dex saves. His uncanny dodge is a reaction to take half damage once per turn. So you add up, it's 24 damage, half, he takes 12.
Agreed.
Okay.
Also, your leather armor now has a permanent -1 penalty to AC.
Okay.
Should learn how to wear heavy so I can
What
hand
is-
you my spare chainmail.
What is the AC? What is the normal AC benefit for your armor?
I'm not sure. So base AC is 12. Unarmored is 13. Worn armor is 15.
Okay. Wait, what?
I don't know what I'm looking
Prior,
at.
can you help with?
I'll tell you.
Total AC
Well-
is
Yeah.
15.
All right, so this is
Total AC is 15. Your dex, what's your dex for? Tell me.
2.
Dex is
4.
17.
17, 3, so 3. So your armor has 12 armor, so now it's 11.
And if it gets hit again, it's destroyed.
Okay, fair.
Strife, you are being attacked. Here come the attack roll. I think that might hit you, dude.
That would have hit me.
Yeah. And
What
it's
about
gonna-
me? You skipped
Ooh.
me. What?
It's not.
You skipped me.
All 3 of the
Oh.
oozes are going.
They're attacking.
I'm gonna say that's gonna hit you like. It's bludgeoning damage, so it's not gonna do anything. But I'm gonna say it's gonna hit you in the diaphragm, so you're actually gonna a little bit from that hit, because it hits you right in a kind of vital area. So the damage is from the bludgeoning is 7, and then the damage from the. Oh, seriously? I can't. That's not helpful. What just happened? Stop that. Alright. What did I say it was? 48? 48. Rule 48. 23 acid damage. And
I'm using my reaction.
absorb elements. Interesting. The spirit captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. So you have resistance to acid damage, I'm guessing, until the start of your next turn. Alright, so that will have the damage rounded down. So that's going to be 11 damage instead from the acid. You still take the full bludgeon.
Okay.
You're not. Are you spending higher key or not?
No.
Okay. All right. So that's fine. But you are still a bit winded. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you a choice. You can either, although I think I know what you're gonna do. You can either go to the bottom of the initiative pool, or be at disadvantage for your turn.
Oh,
I'll go to the bottom of the initiative pool.
Okay.
So I'm winded and out of breath, so be able to really do anything soon.
All right. There you go. Diggity down you go. Down, down, down. All right, Prior. It is now you.
Okay. So, first things first, I activate my shield. So it's plus
Your
2 AC,
fanfic
plus
aura?
2. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you to Fnatic for the donation. I always have to plug them. And then I tell them, they're oozes, they're slow, back up. And then hopefully everyone will back away. And as I'm doing that, I will... Can I help maybe move Shakira along.
Like pull her away.
Yeah.
Certainly. She's not going to resist, so yeah, you could spend your action moving her with you. I would allow that.
Perfect. So hopefully, yeah, that's what I tell them. I tell them they're slow, move away. Hopefully they'll bunch up, and then I pull Shakira.
All right.
Back towards
I am
Alafa.
going to say that if you are pulling her,
Half, right? Half.
Yeah, either half or roll a good strength saving throw.
I'd rather just take the half. Thank
Okay.
you.
You never know.
He knows.
I know. Hugh, do we want to do like a little 20-foot aura indicator on me?
That's a good
Because I
idea.
can't do it.
Oh.
All right, and that all allies gave +2 AC and saves.
And you need to make it visible. I don't see it.
I
Oh,
think
it's
I can
not-
save Paul
sorry.
with lead.
Meh.
Or Strife. I think I can save you too.
Can everybody see that, or is it just him?
Wait.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. All right. Next up, Gargantius.
Okay, so I have a very bad history with oozes, so I was legit going to like pull back and use arrow attacks.
You do,
So
don't you? That was great.
Yeah. But I noticed that both Strife and Palna are at a position where
You don't
they
notice
would.
anything about me.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
I'm still invisible
Yep.
for you.
Well,
Yeah, unfortunately,
I mean,
it's
you're
only
an
hurting
ally.
yourself right now.
Okay,
No,
well, I
he's
noticed that
invisible.
Strife is in a little bit of peril here,
I
and
would-
if
I
you
would
were to
allow
run
you-
away,
I would allow you to like roll a check.
And I also have a question. Isn't invisibility concentration?
Hmm.
all
That's a
right,
good
I
question.
may or may not know where he is. Anyway, the reason I said that is because I know if they have to run away, it's gonna provoke opportunity attacks, and
Yes,
I
that's
have
concentration.
All right, so you
and
got
I
to
have
roll
a
that.
way of getting them to walk away without provoking that. So, how far can I go? I have 35 movement, I think. My
Because your boots, you have 35, yeah.
Yeah.
Come here
So,
to chew
1,
bubblegum
2,
and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Okay.
Alright.
And
Paula, how
I'm
much
gonna
damage did
do-
you take?
12.
All right, so
go to weapon.
DC 10.
DC
Constitution
10.
save.
Yeah, can you roll DC 10 Constitution save?
Wait, I'm only gonna use that if it hits, right?
Sorry, just a regular D10? What do
No,
what do you
no.
mean DC?
Roll a con save. You have to get 10 or higher. Never mind. He is no longer invisible.
Okay. Anyway, I'm doing that.
Okay.
And did I succeed?
Who were you aiming at? Sorry.
I was aiming at the ooze.
That was on
Like-
Strife?
Well, it doesn't matter
or the
which
one-
one I hit.
Pick.
Right?
Pick now.
Oh, this one.
Okay. The one that's not attacking anybody. Got it. All right, so...
Wait.
Nope, you declared it. Now, fine. All right, sure.
Well, the thing is, the reason I'm doing it is because maneuverability attack, so they can not provoke attack. Like, I'm gonna move Strife so they can't hit him when he's running away.
Okay, then the one on Strife.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you rolled, and that's definitely going to hit. Definitely going to hit. And that is piercing damage.
And they can move up to half away. They want to, or whatever direction they want to.
half of that.
He can
Well,
move
Strife
half
can
his
move
speed.
half of speed, yeah,
Oh, half his speed.
without provoking opportunity attacks.
And you're
So move
adding the
Strife.
die to the... Okay, so Strife, yep, you can move half your speed away
And that's 3 extra damage.
and 3 extra damage. So that is going to be a total of 13 damage.
So
Go
long.
ahead and...
And thanks for
Thank
all the
you.
fish.
For the follow Blake over. Go ahead and roll a hit location.
Hit look. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
forgot
you
about
got the
that.
red button.
Left
Okay, so
left arm.
one of the pseudopods, and you'll do 13 damage to that, and it will actually like kind of break away the pseudopod.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Thank you, Fallen Intended. All right. There we go.
16, 15 up.
That arrow is gonna start melting. Do not, if you're keeping track of ammo, do not take it back.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay. Anything else? Is that it? Your turn? For your turn?
Yeah, that's my EOT.
All right, Lafa, you're up.
How thick are these trees? Like, can I do I have any issue seeing any of the 3 oozes?
No, not really.
Do I have a clear line of sight on all 3?
Or 4 even.
No, I'm not worried about the 4th one.
Yes,
Just 3.
you do.
Okay. Hoping that Palna wasn't planning anything crazy here. I tried to use my telekinetic powers to talk to him, but
Telekinetic isn't for talking. Do you have
Tele- know what I
Telepathic
mean.
powers.
Well, I didn't know.
Telepathic.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you had both or one or the other.
I have it all. I have it all. I got it all, buddy. I got
He
it
has
all.
all the things.
I'm a jack of all
He
trades.
does, actually. It's kind of funny.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and target the ooze that's near Palna, and I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, well, that's definitely gonna hit. And let's see. Contested by creature's strength check or be restrained. If you win, can move them 30 feet in any direction. All right. Well, let's go ahead and roll. Well, okay.
Oozes have like no strength, right?
I see. That depends. So it's gonna roll a strength check now. And it's no good. It does
Okay,
not
it's
compare
gonna
to
go
your
this way.
16. All right. Let's see. Let me do 2, 5, 6. There we go. It got pulled away. And you see like all of the ground. You basically just smeared like all the grass is now like melted where you dragged it.
Q, how big are these things, by the way? Roughly?
They qualify as large. They qualify as large.
Oh boy.
They're massive. Yeah.
And I just want to pat myself on the back of doing the first nice thing ever in the entire history of D&D.
Remember episode 1 with the tentacles?
I
Guys, I
almost
think I
did
know
my
what
other
happened.
tentacles, my new tentacles.
This is the
all over
anti-tentacles.
I think I know what happened here. He persuaded himself to do the nice thing.
Right.
All right. Is that your turn, sir?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Shakira is next up. She's just going to, I'm going to say, do a normal druid spell. Knowing, well, hang on, actually. Oh, she did lose her turn. I'm sorry, that's right, because she was retching. That's right, never mind. Thank you. And the ooze. We'll call him Ivan. And he is going to... He's also... Well, no, it's because he is going... Yeah, never mind.
Call him Bambi. The newborn
Still
deer.
going to... Oh, wow. Nima going extra insensitive tonight. Still going to try and make an attack on her. That is not going to hit. And it is still doing that thing where it's actually like... instead of a pseudopod, instead of just a tentacle that kind of comes out of it, it will be like a deer's head, but it will stretch out like the deer's head will actually like, and elongate the muzzle and try to bite at her. You think you can almost hear a cry of pain coming from it as it does so. Strife, you're up.
All right. Recovering from my having the wind taken out from me, I reach up with my hand to Alaf's shoulders for support to stand up. And as I start to cough, instead of coughing, a lightning breath weapon comes out, aimed at the oozes.
Okay.
For
Well, the
minimum
spark,
damage.
really.
Yeah.
All right.
Is Olaf
Remove the
strong enough
AC thing.
to have you on his shoulders?
Yeah.
That is going to
I got
hit. That'll hit both of them. What is it?
Just
Straight
dex
line.
save. It's not an AC.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It's a dex save.
All right.
Yeah.
They take half damage. All right. Well, let's do that dex save then. It's pretty bad for both of them. Yeah. They have bad penalties. Okay, that's gonna hit both of them. You will see them take the damage. You'll see them kind of. They'll actually kind of lose shape and cohesion for a moment as they're shocked and kind of slurping and spasming. And it's 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And how do you want to do the bonus damage from the reaction?
What bonus?
So
damage?
I have 2 damage pending from my absorb elements.
Oh, what is
2
that
acid
on there?
damage.
So we'll say it's 10 damage.
Okay.
But it is acid damage. Remember that.
Yeah.
It's a type of that you absorb.
Yeah. Okay. And it's jittering and spasming, and at that point splits. Each one it now has taken the form of 2 separate oozes.
Oh, fun.
There we go. Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
This just got
Oh, no.
more interesting. All right. Now that your turn has ended, let's see. I'm gonna say that Shakira starts, like, suddenly kind of jolts, and I'm gonna need a check from her. Oh. That's a failure. She'll clutch her head, and start shouting and screaming, and she'll say things like, "Oh God, make it stop! I can't. But it's no form, no mother, no God, no mother." Like, she'll just start raving, and she's gonna collapse. There we go.
I will shout out from the tree. I didn't make her pick a card.
All right, Palma, you're up.
Okay, awesome. I am going to move here and leap up right here, right into the top of the tree. It's like a 1-2 step. I kind of push off the trunk of the tree and leap up into the upper branches.
Okay. Parkour.
I'm going to go ahead and I don't know. Let's target this guy here, the green goblin,
Okay.
and kill it with fire.
That's a hit, and that is fire damage. Alrighty. That is... It will alight. Go ahead and roll hit location while you're at it. Okay, so it just kind of hits it on the side. I'm going to say that might actually slow it down a bit. Alright. Let's put a little token on it. There we go. Alright, anything else for you, sir? It does not seem happy with your fire.
I can roll a perception if you want. Basically, I'm trying to make a judgment call if these things should be able to reach me easily up here.
You were the one who identified what these were. So based off of that knowledge, I will tell you what you know about them. And yes, they can climb. They can climb. They are really
Perhaps
good
that's
climbers.
an OC thing.
No.
No, the reason why I'm asking, because I'm up in a tree
Yes.
and movement speed is 20 feet. How does that factor in height, or does it?
Oh, whether or not they can catch you out of speed?
Like if it can get me this turn.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, roll perception. And you're 20 feet up. You have no clue.
Whatever, I like trees. I'm hanging out here.
Your boots get wet from the tree sap.
All right. Anything else, sir?
Actually, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna leap to the tree over by Gargantius there.
Do you have the movement for that?
I think so. Isn't that? Can I dash or something?
It's like
You
height.
can bonus
too, right?
action dash.
Yeah,
These
that's
are
true. You can.
disengaged.
That's fine.
Like a flying squirrel.
Yeah.
All right.
Now that there's a split in my armor, my leather armor, it's actually right down the middle because it hit me in the torso. So I rip it in half like a Batman cape, like a Superman shirt, and I use it as wings, and I glide to the tree.
Yeah,
He
sure.
just
Okay.
broke his own armor.
Your armor is now 0.
No, I have 0 AC.
All right. So we've got 2 attacks on Strife and 1 attack on Prior. Let's get Prior out of the way. Here we go. Oh,
That'll
God.
hit.
Ouch.
Whoa!
That's a critical hit.
Oh, that's a
He was
crit.
actually hit for something.
I'd like to point out that both times
Oh!
I've been hit by an ooze, I've been crit. Both times.
Okay.
I've only been hit twice by oozes.
Was that the marshmallow one?
Chasing you around. And
All right. This is going to be bad, dude. This is going to be bad.
use lucky, please. Use lucky.
I can't use it for other people.
Yeah, you can. Can't you?
No, I can't.
Oh, no,
it's
you-
against me.
No, you can't.
I can't say Prior is feeling lucky.
One second.
So criticals for monsters are supposed to be just the same, right? Like it's just additional die. It's not like it's not any different.
I'll use the compendium.
I'm pretty sure.
No, it is. It's the same rules unless they have a special fire on them.
Okay. All right. So here's the bludgeoning damage. Oh, you lucky. 5
Real-
bludgeoning.
Hey, Prior, real quick. Your aura, did you factor that in?
Oh yeah, I always have the aura. It's part of my shield. It's for y'all. And it's a crit. Anyways, it'll hit me no matter what. It doesn't matter. I could have 1,000
Yeah,
AC.
he can't
next
stop
one.
it. He can't stop it. You can't stop it. So we don't do crits very often here.
You can spend 1 luck point when an attack Oh, it is against you. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Old man.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
8d8.
8d6 acid
8d8.
damage.
8d8.
Okay, 88. That's fine.
Did it eat the shield?
Nah,
That's
it's
a lot of
magic.
eights.
It doesn't matter. That's fine.
Yeah, it's magic, so it's not effective. What about your chest armor, dude?
Magic as well.
All right.
Mace is magic as well, so we're good.
So yeah, that's a lot of damage. Briar just took 51 damage.
That is like almost the level of damage I took when I got
I'm gonna
one shot.
say that it actually formed a spike and punctured a lung.
Oh, I was gonna say like a fist and
No,
fucking punched
no,
him.
it went through him.
Yeah,
There's
black.
there's spiked black ooze, like a point of black ooze, like coming out the other side of him. It actually did go through your armor. I'm not gonna damage your armor, like in terms of like it reduces the AC of it, but it's cosmetically damaged. You're gonna have to get that repaired to fix the cosmetic damage. Yes, I know it's magical. You just got F'd in the A, okay? So I'm gonna give you the same choice I gave Strife. Either you can go to the bottom of the
Disadvantage. I'll take the disadvantage.
take the disadvantage. All right. Although since that's so bad, you're gonna be a disadvantage for the rest of the combat. Is that all right?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'll take the disadvantage.
All right. That was one attack. Let's do the O2 on Strife.
Oh joy! Let's see if I'm still
There's
alive.
one. That's not gonna hit your AC,
Nope.
is it? All right. And the second
Nope.
one from the second attack. Does that hit your AC?
Let me
Shield
see.
should save. The aura should
Yeah,
protect him.
shield saved me.
All right.
Yes.
Briar, your damaged ass is up.
I'm
I
fine.
took off for a second.
Okay. I had to get the knuckles cracked for this one. Alright, so first things first, I will
Position to heal thyself. Be healed.
we're fine. I will cast sorry, so many spells, gotta find it. Book is too big. I will cast
Bane. Is that what you said?
Bane, yeah, on the three oozes, three big oozes near us. So they have to make a DC 17 Charisma save, or for the next minute, they take a 1d4 penalty to attacks and save.
Okay. You doing higher spell slots?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, it's additional creatures?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. How many is there? 1, 2, 3. No, I'm just doing first level. I'm doing the ones that line up with the characters. So
Okay,
Strife,
gotcha.
Alafa, and me.
Yeah. All right. Top one. That's a pass. Yeah, it's a fail.
Okay.
I'm going to say, here's what I'm going to say. That guy rolled a 1. I'm going to say they're right next to each other, so they were actually like kind of touching at the moment. Like they were slightly slorped together, and it's going to actually cause the other one to fail as well. They'll all fail.
Chain.
So now
Throwing shade.
that was action. Where the spell? I know I have it. Healer's Lore. No. I'm going to heal myself a little bit with my bonus action healing for 20 hit points. And then, knowing well and good that I am going to provoke an opportunity attack, I still move back. Doop. Doop.
Oh,
Alright.
that saves me the trouble.
Doop.
All right.
That should work.
Provoking the attack then. Really?
Misses. Well, D4 and it'll match my AC.
True. Is it a D4 the whole...
Any attack roll, any saving throw it makes for the next minute, it's
Okay.
a D4 penalty. And it's gonna, even if it's a 1, it's a 23. That matches my AC, so it hits.
So it does hit?
Let's see.
23 is your AC?
Yeah, 23. Yep, it hits.
All right.
It's the only one that would
Getting
hit.
smacked around. All right, the bludgeoning is minimal. That's 4 damage for the bludgeoning. And then the 48 acid damage. Oh dear.
I'm fine.
You're fine?
I'm fine.
You had 20 health before.
I just
for
healed
20.
20.
Oh, okay. Meh. I see it now.
Tis but the flesh wound.
All right. Anything else for you? Is that your turn?
Just please kill these things.
Gargantius.
I'm going to do a dash action this turn. I don't know if it's necessary, but I'm going to do 15 plus 15, 30. Oh, that's probably doesn't require a dash action. But I am picking up Shakira and getting her the hell out of there. And if there's opportunity attacks against her, I'm gonna try and shield against it. At least if, I mean, you know, like,
Say what now?
like I'm picking her up and getting her out of there, and if
okay.
if any of these are provoking opportunity attacks, I'll bear the blows.
I'm gonna say there's not because it's involuntary movement. So that actually
Okay,
works in your
cool.
favor.
Cool. So I'll bring her over. Let's just say she's right here. And I'm gonna say that because I had to like carry her, that's my full action.
Yeah, it would be. Okay. Alafa.
The purple square, I can see that, right? Where that's at.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna do what I said I was gonna do, Strife, but
Okay.
I'm taking a chance here.
I wondered if we are gonna get some hot tentacle on tentacle action. All right. So, where are you centering it?
Where the square is.
Okay.
The purple
I wondered
one.
if that was the case. And that's a 20-foot square, so that will hit.
All 4 of them.
Will it hit all 5? I think it
No,
will.
it won't hit the bottom right one. It should hit all 4 though. Oh yeah, all 5. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot that split.
There's this one, yeah.
It won't hit that one. All right. So they all have to roll dex saves. Let's get those done. And they do have a penalty for that.
Your character's a beast.
Mine, yeah. It
I get-
just my character is really bad at like not hitting you guys though, so I have to like aim it now.
I can jump between trees. That's it.
I'm so bad
my
against
superpower.
oozes. I'm glad you're capable of attacking these.
All get affected. They're all
So they're all
affected.
stuck too.
So they're all stuck. They all take bludgeoning damage as well. Fantastic. All right. So that is 11 damage to each one. Very nice AoE. All right. Anything else for your turn, sir?
Yeah, I'd like to kill all of them. But since I
just-
can't,
You persuade them to kill themselves.
actually, if I cast fly, that's an action, right?
Yes, and I
That
believe you
sucks.
used your 2 spell slots that you have. Because remember, you're warlock.
Yeah.
So, and if I'm not mistaken, Evard's is concentration. So yeah, so now you lost your telekinesis. We replaced it with your Evard's.
Yeah.
So,
Because I'm not really worried about that slime down there just yet.
All right. Muy excelente.
and so Q, you know what restrained means. They don't have any movement. Their movement speed becomes 0.
Right.
Attack rolls against them have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and they have disadvantage on dex saves.
Damn.
Mhm.
All right. Remind me of all that when it becomes pertinent, because that's a lot, and they already have a lot of like penalties right now.
Can we just say that they're useless and they're slowly melting away?
Do they take that damage each turn?
Yep. They start their turn in the area. If they fail to save, they take the damage.
Damn. And that's...
But the thing is it doesn't distinguish between friend or foe. So if we go in there, we get attacked.
Snow Liger! Welcome, sir. Okay. Fantastic. So it is now the Ooze's turn. Oh, you pulled Shakira. Yeah, there she is. All right. The Ooze is actually, well, it's restrained. It can't move, and it's gonna take the damage. It's gonna immediately like basically another one of those tentacles is gonna go, and it'll just splatter outward. There will be nothing left of that particular Ooze. It is gone.
Baby, no.
The others will. Well, it's not their turn yet. Never mind. Strife, you're up.
These oozes, how much water is in them? Are they made up of a portion of it? Like a portion of their body?
I mean, it has to be. Physically, it's like
Okay.
impossible for that not to be the case.
I'm going to use my elemental attunement to freeze the body of this one in place. And then I am going to punch it to shatter it.
All right. Roll. What can you put up the elemental attunement block?
Yeah.
Take an action.
Yes.
Okay. It fails. It seems as though you make the attempt. You can see the air like visibly kind of getting heavier, like that chilling effect. You can feel it radiating. But it's just all it does is start moving itself a little bit more, and it doesn't seem to have an effect.
Okay. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm going to use... no, that won't work. Yeah, I'm going to use my Fist of Unbroken Air. So it's not necessarily a fist, it's a wave of air.
Okay.
Isn't that also?
One that's right in front of me.
Yeah, well, you just use an action. Do you get 2 actions?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a bonus action to punch or whatever else you can do on a bonus action.
Yeah, but I mean, it's news. Is that really going to do anything?
That's Floria Blows, right?
Well, no,
No,
he's a
this is my
monk. He
default
always
monk
has an offhand punch. They always have one.
Oh, was that termed as?
Does it have to be a
Martial
1-2?
arts.
Okay, but that's only if you make an unarmed strike or
Yeah,
attack
like a
with monk
1-2.
weapon. It's not. You can't just use it anytime you take a action.
That makes sense.
Okay.
But his elemental attunement is defined as anything he does from his elemental discipline is martial arts because of his monastic tradition. So if he uses elemental disciplines, that's using his martial arts because it's part of his thing. That's what allows him to use a cantrip and then punch. That's what allows him.
The text does specifically say when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
So,
I'll find where I read the other.
Zofi, I'll allow a bending of the rules for your inspiration.
I don't want to use my inspiration.
Okay. All right.
So
Is that your
that'll
turn,
be all.
sir? All right, Palna.
Yep.
Palna.
All right. Sorry, my Discord just like reconnected randomly. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna move my butt over here and up into this tree.
Okay. Your butt is moved.
And perfect.
And then what?
I'm going to aim for this guy. Right in the mouth.
This
Or
one?
the gaping opening. Whatever it happens to be.
The maw. Are you actually trying to do a called shot?
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually going to hit. If that's the equivalent of trying to do a headshot, you hit. That's still a hit. The AC on these guys is kind of ridiculous. Do you have sneak attack at the moment?
I do not.
Okay.
I didn't stealth.
No, he has advantage on the attack because they're restrained. Isn't that?
Well, he would have hit either way. I mean, still, just the same. But oh, I see what you're saying. Well,
for stealth.
now he's got a good point there.
Once per turn, if you have advantage on the attack roll, you sneak attack. There you go. So you sneak.
19 damage. And because you got that called shot, I'm just going to say that it... I mean, you nearly killed it with that damage anyway. I'm just giving you a small boost for that, so... It is gone. And you stealth. All right.
Not that matters for these guys, but
nicely done. Alaf and Palna, each with 1 KO. These guys. All right. He's gonna try and moving up, and these guys are all restrained, so they can't move at all, can they? And they have.
They can try to make the save. They need to make the save.
That's true.
But they have disadvantage because they're restrained. And then if they fail, they take the damage again.
And that ooze has to move back.
Why does the ooze have to move back?
They moved 5 feet extra into the 20-foot square. The big ooze.
Now the big ooze needs to make the save as well.
I see. Can you make that? Can you make that square? Can you actually draw that square? What its area of effect would have been? If it's you know what? I'm gonna say.
Right. I'm just gonna do that.
That might have caught the leg when it was like.
No,
I think it was like here.
That's fine. No. There we go. It's fine. That's where it would stop right there. Okay. Yeah. So let's roll it. And it's what was it? I'm sorry. It was a dex save?
Yes.
Yeah, dex save.
On the original landing?
18.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely taking the damage. It actually doesn't have any awareness that that's there. So
he has a macro for the damage just by itself if he wants to use it.
All right, let me roll strength checks for the rest of these guys. Well, they're going to take damage immediately, aren't they?
Wait, is it the same damage or
Well,
is it
no.
new
If
damage
they
every
fail,
time?
if they
Every
fail the
time.
DC,
Every time, each round, it's a new set of damage. That's why you have a separate macro
Oh, I'm
for it.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
And
Go ahead and roll damage for
also,
the first one.
they can't do strength checks to leave because they're magically restrained by the DC dex save. So they have to get out dex-wise. It's the spell restraining them. I think.
His block specifically says, can you strength or dexterity check to free yourself?
yeah, the last bullet.
Oh, that's to get out of the restraint. Sorry, I was sorry.
So
I
if
had
it
to
gets
do
out of the
something
restraints and it keeps going within the square, does it get restrained again?
update. If it's in its turn, yeah. If it finishes its turn in there. Sorry, that's the detail. I'm sorry.
DC 17,
There was so
you
much.
said?
18.
18. It failed.
It failed. Well, it's not disadvantage, isn't it? So,
That's true.
let's roll for the next guy. That's a success unless it fails right
He's
there.
Bane. Oh, he's also Bane.
He's also baned? Yeah. No, wait, I thought it was the same damage every turn? I don't.
No, for each
All
different thing.
Alright. Oops, that was not. There we go. Rolling damage. Yep. Fail. Wouldn't have made it. Alright. And that was 14 damage on this one. Roll for the other two, please. They're unable to. Alright. There you have it. Now they're actually going to make an attempt to attack, but they do so at disadvantage. So we got 2 more on Strife.
They just don't want to hate you, Alafa.
I can take it.
They've already tasted you, and that's why.
Ooh, baby.
They're scared of my tentacles coming off my body. They think I'm its mommy.
Alright, so the lowest is a 21.
Bane.
Do you have the shield?
They both hit me.
Okay, 18. Does 18 hit you?
No.
Not with the shield.
There you go. You're fine. And
Okay.
the second one is not going to hit you. There you go.
Cool.
What a whiffa! They cannot hit you guys right now. Pryor, you're up.
Let's Sacred Flame that.
Sacred Flame!
He needs to make a DC 17 dex save.
Dex save?
Yeah. 17. At disadvantage.
No.
Okay. He did 14
Was that a
radiant.
0?
Which one was it? Yeah, it was a 0. They rolled a 0.
The top one.
That top one? Alright. It's gone. It splorches and splatters and goes kaput.
And what's Shakira doing? Is she still going
Unconscious.
insane?
Unconscious.
Can I examine her, see if she's okay? Breathing at least and stuff?
Medicine check.
And that's the end of my turn.
I'm going to say that you actually have found that she had taken a large amount of trauma somehow, and she was actually kind of quietly hyperventilating. You managed to stabilize her. In game terms, she had gone below 0 HP from some kind of attack.
Okay, thank goodness.
And you stabilize her so she's not making death saving throws anymore. She's
And then I just say,
resting
let's
peacefully
bring
now.
him
You
back.
basically come on, it's all right, come back to us. She's calming down. Gargantius, you're up.
I'm incapable of doing anything for this. I am going to end turn.
Okay. You don't have... You have a bow, don't you?
Yeah, I don't want to waste the ammo.
He said end turn. It's end turn. Go.
Yeah.
Would you like to pick a card?
Luffy, you're up.
What if I could?
All right. I lost the thing that I was doing. There it is.
Bunny, the intent is not to make the female character
The
useless.
dice did that. It was the dice.
Okay, so which one were you blasting?
I'm blasting the 2 mini oozes
Okay, and why did you roll it twice?
because it's 2 different. Yeah, is it the same damage?
No, it's 2 beams. You roll each beam separately.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright, so the first one, I guess you would have had advantage, so it's not a critical failure. So there's that. The second one was attacking the second ooze, and that is definitely a hit. And I'm going to say that that's going to basically shatter it. It will literally, the energy will literally harden it. It will like crystallize, go solid, and then like kind of crack, crumble, fall apart.
Perfect. Now we can keep it as a trophy.
Well, parts of it anyway.
We'll glue it back together.
All right. Anything
Maybe
else,
we can
sir?
sprinkle it on a salad.
That's it.
Okay. Strife, you're up.
The other one didn't die?
No, he missed.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
With
he didn't
a-
miss. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't miss.
No, he didn't miss. What am I talking about? They have ridiculously low AC. I'm sorry. That did hit. It didn't die, though. Are they?
It'll
Are they
die.
Let's fix that.
they're not
No,
taking...
focus on the big one. He won't survive the next thing.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's gonna die on its turn immediately. So
True. Okay. Let's see here. What kind of range do I have?
however, if you step into those tentacles, you know for a fact
Go
from
around
previous experience they are not discerning. They don't give a shit.
No, they are not.
Tentacles bitch slap anybody.
Indeed. I am using this on my Fist of Unbroken Air on the
Does it have
far
the range?
tentacle. Yes, it's 30 feet.
Okay. 14 strength. It's making saves at disadvantage, so... Well, that would definitely...
Does
God.
Dex...
Sorry, what?
It's only Dex saves at disadvantage, so it would make
Oh.
it either way.
But it's still baned.
No, I never banned that. Was he doing
Oh,
the
no,
one
you're
close
right.
to
No,
him
it
or the
wasn't
one far
banned.
away?
No, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. On a failed save, a creature is pushed away 20 feet and, well, knocked prone doesn't affect slimes. You knocked it off of the visible map for the stream. Like, the stream can't even see, like, how far you knocked it.
It was that powerful.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's off the interwebs.
It's still there, but you guys could pretty much easily run away at this point.
Run away.
Palmer, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna look down at the hole in my armor.
Well, there's no hole there
It's not
anymore.
all. Yeah,
it's
it's
like, in half
it's,
now, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of patchy. There are parts
You
kind of
ripped it
eaten
open.
away. I didn't think he actually did that.
Oh, he didn't actually rip it in half to use it as a glider? Okay.
Are you sure?
Well, it's no, I did.
He did. If he said he did.
Okay.
He did.
All right. You crazy bastard. What are you doing?
I'm doing that.
Okay. There you go. Your armor is completely restored.
And
Anything else, sir?
yeah, I'm going to move over here and take a. Well, I guess that's all I'm gonna do. I'm
Okay.
just gonna move there.
All right. The pudding will attempt to. Now learning, we'll try to avoid the tentacles, but it's gonna have to go around, and that is its turn. Wait, can it move twice? Yeah, it can move twice. No reason it can't. All right, that deer is completely gone now. It has been dissolved.
It's been assimilated.
Yeah.
Poor dear.
Resistance was futile, in fact. All right, Pryor. You doing anything?
Sacred Flame, the big guy.
All right. And it's at disadvantage. No, it's not at disadvantage because it didn't get
No.
hit. It didn't get hit. But that's definitely not going to succeed, so it will take the radiant damage. Gargantius.
Bring it down, please.
All right, never
Um,
mind. Guys, here's the deal. This is pointless. You guys are going to kick the shit out of it. So I would like each of you in turn now, starting with Pryor, tell about your contribution towards finishing this thing off. Like, role play it out.
I am just lighting up with holy flames, just machine gunning until it eventually evaporates. That's it.
Gargantius.
I'll pick up a rock and throw it.
All right. Gargantius throwing rocks. 2016. All right. Alafa, what are you doing?
I'm going to use my telekinesis and grab the creature and throw it into the tree within the area where the black tentacles are. As it slams into the tree, the tentacles are going to beat the crap out of it and absolutely demolish it.
All right. Strife.
Oh, thanks, Alava. Now I can't do what I was gonna do. Asshole. I'm gonna hit it again with my my force of air. My
All right. But you could do, since you're the
my
monk.
fist of unbroken air.
Since you're the monk, you can do like a. Oh, shikami toki go. Ah! And wind. All right, Paulina, what are you doing?
It should be like here now, right?
No, it's. Oh well.
Air pushback.
I'm gonna say it's being like knocked around, like it's like
okay.
around the tree trunks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually spend inspiration.
Ooh, spending inspiration
And
when he doesn't have to. What are you spending it on, sir?
I'm gonna actually draw 3 arrows in my bow
Uh-huh.
and fire them simultaneously.
All right, you pull that shit off. They go flying through the air, and it literally pins it to the trunk that it just hit, like connected with the trunk, and you basically staple it to that, and it slowly just kind of melts and dissipates to nothingness on the grass.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Exactly. All right, guys. You will be able to bring Shakira to before too long. She will say that the thing that was birthed, actually, she thinks it hit her with some kind of psychic whammy.
Okay, I'll buy that. You okay now? You're okay now, right?
She's conscious. She can walk.
You're not pregnant, right?
No. God, I hope not.
That's not what the stealth check was for.
She gets a slightly angry, wistful look on her face. Like, did I? Shit.
Oh, the Maury Show Shakira edition.
Wow. All right. Anything else you guys want to do before you continue on your journey? Because we gotta wrap up the evening, of course, but I want to get to a good point before we do that. So, anything else happening?
Spend some hit die to heal, and then continue down our path.
Yep,
I'm also gonna
I
mend
concur.
Prior's armor.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna say Prior that you are. Well, you're not gonna be. I don't know, man. I think you have to be like at disadvantage until you get a long rest, which you can do. You're gonna need magical healing and a long rest. You have a punctured lung, dude. You're barely able to walk as is.
Out of my backpack, I'm gonna pull out the potion of superior healing that I had and toss that over to Prior.
Never mind, he doesn't need it apparently.
I don't need it. I'm a cleric of
He is
light.
the healer.
It's okay, I got you.
But
Don't give potions to the healer.
But the spirit is noted. The thought is what counts.
It's 8d4 plus 8 healing.
All right. I'll hold on to it, and I'll probably give it back to you in the near future.
Don't worry about it. I bought it with your gold. It's fine.
Sure you did.
Fantastic. All right. So you guys will continue on after a rest, and after a few days' journey, you will actually reach what you think what appears to be a clearing. It's a large clearing with a circle of trees and a circle of stumps within, and there doesn't appear to be anybody there, but Shakira says, well, this is the place.
Well, where is everyone?
Is this a kind of like 9 3/4 situation? Do I have to like run at the tree?
They probably know we're here. Give it a few minutes.
Okay, I sit down cross-legged.
Also, Palna, because of your necklace, you double the amount that you get from hit dice. Remember that.
Any of you who have any sort of magical persuasion, which I believe is going to be everybody, but Gargantius, you will have felt a kind of tingling of power as you stepped into this glade. Maybe some kind of magical protection or aura, something that is here. And as you kind of, sit and wait, it does feel, actually, you feel at peace, despite the hardships of travel and the horrific things you've seen. Even the birdsong is light and jubilant. And after a few, we'll say about 20 minutes or so, it will be quite easy to see as a group of people step out of the forest around, and that they actually seem to do it all at once. Like, either they have ridiculously good timing for the 13 people that step out to all have done so simultaneously, or they totally planned that shit.
Hello!
I take note
well
that
met, friends.
Each one could take a single card.
You see a God. You see a collection of a variation of men, women, and all different races. There's, of course, quite a few elves. There are some humans. There's even one orc and one dwarf. Looks very old with his beard dyed green, of all things. And he just looks, the one with the beard, the dwarf with the beard, he hops up onto one of the stumps with this grin on his face, and all the others seem to look at him. Like, all the druids, like, suddenly, like, turn their attention towards him, and he says, "Ooh," and that's where we're gonna stop.
Nice. His name's Patrick.
No.
Is he Tim's long lost brother?
No. We will get to this next week. Anybody who knows this character may actually recognize it. His name is Pickle. Actually, Pickle is his actual name. I'm not kidding.
Pickles.
Pickle.
Pickles.
Yeah, you'll find that out next week. You'll find out more about Pickle and the Druids. All right. On that note, it's time to wrap things up. So, there's the music. All right. This has been D&D. Few things. We will be back. So actually, I've been meaning to talk with you guys about this. Do any of you have any issues with starting at 8:30 next week?
30.
Sounds good to me.
Like, honestly,
Sounds
say
awesome.
no if it's not good for you.
Yeah, that's fine with me. That's actually better.
8:30 Central Time.
Better for me.
8:30 Central Time.
Oh, so
So-
that means 6:30.
Half
so
an hour
30,
earlier.
30 minutes early.
Half an hour earlier.
I'll try. I think it won't be a problem. It might be. It might not be.
You'll be eating. I understand that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Bring your pudding.
Wolf, are you good with that? Wolf?
Push to wolf.
Push to
That
Wolf.
should be good.
Okay. All right. So the plan, everybody, will be 8:30 Central Time next week for D&D. And again, today is the today or tomorrow is the last day for sign-ups. If you're interested in the second Ravenloft game that will be starting very shortly, possibly as early as next week, please go and fill out the form that has now been posted in chat, and let us know. And I will be reaching out to people to make the determination. Again, I want to say thank you to my subs in particular. Thank you to Firefly and Navidad and Zero Hex and Snowliger. Thank you guys. And let's start doing some shout outs and talk about channels and all that stuff. Megna, why don't you go?
Sure. Variety Caster with Archetype Gaming. I'm here Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Whole bunch of different games that I play. Really enjoying XCOM 2 right now. It's a ton of fun. And probably this week diving into the Subnautica update as well.
And Mr. Nima.
Hi, I'm Nima. I play games. I started the Trials in the Sky, the thing that I've been talking about for a while. It's fun. I'm also gonna be starting to play the games that I've been requesting from all those other sites, like Portal Knights and, not feeling as bad. It takes forever. I have so many on my backlog, and I have to get to them.
Okay, I'm
So
surprised you haven't
that's
been
this
blacklisted for that shit.
Nima,
I know.
make a separate category on Steam where all those games are listed.
Yeah,
I had to do that
backlog.
myself because
Yeah.
I am so crazy on that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've stopped making requests just because I
I feel
know I'm gonna get
bad.
blacklisted super quick. All right, and Mr. Wolf.
My name is Wolf, twitch.tv/logic_wolf. I'm a variety caster. I am streaming every single day this year, 366 days. Variety caster, tomorrow we are picking up Dying Light the Following and getting a good playthrough on that done. And I have no idea what else is going to be done throughout the week because, like Mr. Nima, I have a nice little backlog. But I did play Portal Knights, and it's amazing.
And some shout-outs from Adam O. prior as well.
So, as always, first and foremost, thank you for watching. I do have to shout out 6 Foot Studios here in Houston, as always, because I swung by and watch, as well as the Critter community, because they're wonderful people. Yeah, and I'm excited that we're going to be starting 30 minutes earlier from now on. So, more D&D, more awesome. Ooh, and last shout out, of course, is the YouTube channel, where it's WeBadAtGames, Q uploads, and we actually did finally get last week's session done. I was really sick, so I didn't have time to work with my friend to do the edits, but hopefully it'll be uploaded soon. And tomorrow, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Nima, Llama Chomp's group, the other Archetype Gaming, Legends of Valsia.
Yeah. Still on.
should be rolling. So please support them tomorrow at
8
what is it,
to 11
10?
Pacific. So it's
It's
an hour after this cast usually.
All right, and I am Q, otherwise known as WeBadAtGames. I am a variety streamer as well. However, this week we've been doing some Rocksmith, and we're going to continue with doing Rocksmith, playing the bass, and Sleeping Dogs. Oh man, I've forgotten how much I love Sleeping Dogs. I just never finished it, so we're going to try and actually finish that. And then of course we're going to pick up with some additional D&D games next week. Going to play that new Ravenloft game. So everybody, thank you. We're going to call tonight 4,500 experience for everybody.